You can say all the bad words to me right now because I cannot hear you. You can
Fuck
say,
your bucket.
"Oh, now I can hear." All of a sudden on that one.
It's fucking stupid that it makes me update the Zoom. Just let me join a meeting.
Exactly right. The meeting settings were already there. Why all of a sudden?
There's another word I really want to use, but I know you're gonna bleep me out. So why even bother saying it? It starts with an arted. It's pretty arted.
Fair enough.
Oh
It might take some people a little imagination to figure out what it is you were trying to say, but that's all right.
let me help him out. Rearted. Is that better?
Oh wow, okay, very good, nice. I'm gonna play Wheel of Fortune with you. Oh, well,
Oh man.
today is a very special episode over here at the Beer Belly office because one, we're back in action. We
Yeah,
can get
we
to that
are.
in a little bit. But secondly, Mr. Jonathan McJohn over here hooked me up with beer I've been looking forward to trying this whole entire year. And
Mm.
we're 11 months into the year now and I had yet to try it. So
If this is your first time of the year, you're missing out, man.
that's what I'm saying, my friend.
Unfortunately, this is also the last time of the year you're gonna get to try it.
It's probably true. I did see that online orders were available, but we'll
Are you gonna
see.
buy it? You're not gonna
No,
buy it.
no.
Yeah.
Your boy way too broke. But best believe when we did buy the original version back in 2020, that was a treat and well worth it, I would say as well. So I'm just
Yeah, it
saying.
was. Needed this.
Yes. Oh, that's okay. Nah, use your
Ugh.
teeth. Use your eye socket.
I ah.
Well, why don't you show the people since you're the one that bought it and
I
I'm
think
honored
it
to have it.
I think it would be better if you show it because mine's
Oh,
a little rearted.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
it's P for P is what I like to call it for my abbreviation of it. We're
P
drinking P
for
for P.
P. When you brought
And
it up, I was like, what?
excuse my P for P, it's a little rearted.
It- that's definitely the way to put it. Yes. Oh my God. You have the Quasimodo of bottles.
Nah, it's a little rearted.
What happened? Mine, I'm very proud to say, is nice and pristine quality. I've had this in storage for months, and so I'm excited for sure. To anyone not watching the video version on Spotify, first of all, jump over there right now so you can see it in all this beautiful HD-ish glory. But we have Pliny the Elder, Pliny for President, triple dry hopped IPA,
Triple triple.
2024 edition. So we have the Donald Trump of beer, I suppose. Is it okay to say that? I
I
like
think
to
so.
think it has a bit of Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, and Joe Biden DNA all rolled into one
Well,
in this
if you look
bottle.
at it, the colors are actually blue and red.
Yeah,
I mean, you
exactly.
can say red, white, and blue, but you know what I mean.
Well, white, it kind of goes for two out of the three candidates. So, you're still
Oh,
on
there you
track.
go.
It
Yeah.
still tracks, most certainly. But
Mine's
this,
just
oh,
rearted. And
yours
by
says,
the way,
Barney Burr.
I bought mine like this. It actually came like this. I didn't do anything to it.
Nice. Just to have on the show. Well,
Oh yeah.
it wouldn't be Beer Belly if something was just a little funky, at least.
Mm.
Well,
Oh,
I'm excited. Go ahead,
it
please.
smells like a Pliny the Elder. You get
Okay.
like
Oh,
that
yes.
them fresh hops.
Oh my gosh, it does. You're right. It's definitely
Mm.
got that classic Russian River Brewing Company IPA nose on it. Ooh, God, it's like a bottle of cocaine, but not. Sorry, Russian River Brewing Company.
It is. It's 100% cocaine.
Let's see. What's the percentage on this bad boy? What's the ABV?
It's gonna be hard for me to look at mine. Mine's a little hard.
For mine, that's looking a little decent. It's at an even 7.0
Oh, it's a weak
alcohol by
boy.
volume.
It's good. It's weak though.
It's definitely not the double IPA of old 4 years ago, but again, this is my first time trying it. It's nice and chill. The nose is amazing. Let's see what this
Was it
taste bud is
double?
about. Yeah, it was a double
Do I
dry hopped
have?
double IPA. I'm sure you do. I'm
Let
sure
me
you
check.
do.
I'm
Okay.
checking.
I'm just gonna show your camera only right now.
Ugh.
There we go. Yes.
So the old one was 8%.
Yep. Right off the bat. An Imperial boy right there.
It's just the double dry hopped, two-stage double dry hop. That's all it
Two,
says.
two-stage, double dry hopped, double IPA.
Oh, and you know what?
Hmm.
I don't know if it's actually an IPA because
What?
on the side it says ale. Let me right there, right there.
That's crazy. What does this one say?
That this one actually says IPA.
There's no way.
It says at the bottom. It
I'm
says
gonna shit.
triple dry hopped IPA.
Mine says ale. Oh my god! I spilled some.
You are R-rated, my friend. You
I
got
forgot.
two
I
R's.
forgot. I popped the
You're
bottle already.
fucking dumb, AJ.
I'm gonna suck it off my desk right
Oh
now.
yeah, you drink that nectar.
I will, but first I'm gonna have it from the bottle real quick before I do something else stupid.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh whoa. Okay. What are you getting? You're the savant of this beer because you've had it multiple times so far this year.
Most times I was very drunk. I mean, I definitely think it's hop forward. Maybe some of that
Certainly.
mosaic is what I'm tasting.
Could be.
I've got to say, it might be because it's aged, because this bitch is a bit aged.
Yeah.
This is probably be the best one I've had. Because I've
Oh.
told you since I first started drinking it this year that wasn't fan of it. And I go to locations that have it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drink it. And I'm gonna drink a few of them, even
Of,
if I don't like it.
of course, it's a limited edition thing. Once every 4 years,
Yeah.
apparently, is the
It
trend.
it's like Heady Topper. I do not like that beer. I don't get the hype behind it. But goddamn it, if I see it somewhere, I'm gonna order it.
Might as well. Again, it's a special occasion when it happens to be around to an extent, anyway, right? So might as well.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you getting out of it? I don't know if I get any sweetness, if I'm being honest with you.
Okay, I was actually gonna
Mm.
say I'm gonna take another sip, but I am definitely getting some sweetness to it, almost like a
Are you?
fruitiness to it at the beginning. Mm. Oh man, so it certainly hoppy. I mean, as you can expect
As
from an
always.
IPA, but at the same time, there is obviously more dimension to it. Drinking it from the nose after the nose, I should say. But oh my gosh, this is pretty darn good. It's not bad. It definitely tastes more like a 7%er as opposed to something heavier, like a Pliny the Elder, a traditional Pliny the Elder
Mhm.
for that matter. But this ain't bad, and it is refreshing. Mm.
Crazy. This is it. To think this is more rare than Pliny the Younger, and it's not. It's. I don't think it's even close to how good Pliny the Younger is. It's great.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, yes. Don't get me wrong. I mean, this is not like you said. It's not Pliny. It's no Pliny the Younger at all. But for the fact that it's a 4 year release as opposed to annually, it's kind of wild. But it is fun. I look forward to trying every one every 4 years until I die, of course.
Yeah.
From
In 4 years from now, when we're even older, and
mhm.
our podcast has, for who knows how, become even less popular, uh, it's your turn to get Pliny for president.
For sure, certainly. Well, hopefully in 4 years, maybe we can even work out a trip to where we can go up there, up north, to enjoy it. Not worth it?
No, there's gonna be an active internet page called "Bring Down the Beer Belly."
So the resurgence of the Great Beer Belly Wars, I see.
Oh yeah, I'll punch somebody in the face.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even care. So the 2020 edition was a double imperial IPA.
Correct. Yeah. Once it hits that 8% value, it becomes an Imperial
It
slash
becomes fancy.
double boy. Yeah.
Imperial.
Imperial indeed. Yes. But yeah, no, so okay, I was gonna say I remember us making the point of it 4 years ago when we first started the show of like, I love that it's like multiples of two for everything. Two staged, double dry hop, double IPA. Pretty fun.
They really fucked it up on this one.
I was so just not feeling it.
I mean, it's good. I just remember liking the previous one more.
Sure. I mean, I think it would probably require having bottles of each side by side. But how would you feel? How do you feel this compares to something like other IPAs that they're known for of similar percentage, like a Blind Pig or a Happy Hops? Would you say?
I mean, Let's be honest, everything's better than Happy Hops.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
fucking, I'll take a Miller. Um,
Holy crap.
I don't know what it is about Happy Hops. It's just never that hop does not make me happy.
Okay, okay.
That's what I'll say about Happy Hops. But
Fair enough.
I mean, off the top of my head, if I had to go in order, younger, elder, I haven't had it this year, so it's been a long time. A double dry hopped Pliny.
Ooh, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Probably Pliny for president, Hop
Mm.
Father, and then Blind Pig.
Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Wow. Or Pliny for president before Hopfather, you would say.
Yeah,
Wow, okay. Good to
yeah,
know.
yeah. And it's funny because I actually had Hop Father, I think, on Saturday
Oh, shit. That's
with my
amazing.
father.
He got some?
With my
Wow.
father, yeah.
He was able to get some at his local shop?
No, it was his birthday on Sunday, so on Saturday I actually took him out to a place that you guys recommended, Fullerton Brewery.
Oh, nice.
Even though it's not a brewery. I hate when places
I
call themselves
know.
a brewery and you're not a fucking brewery.
That is very
Um,
weird. It's a great spot though for amazing
Amazing.
beer
The
variety.
food, oh my god, we were
Is it
all in
good?
love with
I've
it.
never
Oh, it
eaten
was.
food there before.
You've never had food there? You just go to drink? Yeah,
Only
fucking
go there for beer.
alcoholic. Such a fucking alcoholic.
I
Jesus Christ,
think I've been
AJ.
there. I've been there thrice, 3 times now,
Thrice.
and not once have I had a bite to eat. Well, remember when we went on my birthday to start the night? The kitchen was closed. I was
Yeah.
looking forward to dinner. I wanted to eat.
Well, take it from me, the food was fucking amazing. I
Cool.
strongly recommend that place. And yeah, they had Hot Father.
That
I didn't
must
even
have blown your
have
mind.
I didn't even have the beer menu. My dad was looking at it and he's like, "What's Hot Father?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, Russian River Hot Father." And my face just fucking lit up.
I can
I
only
was
imagine.
so happy that I actually got to have Hot Father. And I was telling my dad, I didn't even know they had it on tap.
No, I've never seen it there before. Never seen it there. I mean, I've only been there 3 times, but still, over the
Yeah,
course of being there 3 times within the same year, never noticed it there. So
fucking
that's crazy.
alcoholic, not food once. Um, fucking
Yeah, never
alcoholic.
once, never once.
Yeah. I really like the Hot Father. It's very smooth. It's also a 7.0.
Okay, okay.
And then they also had the new R&D. I don't
Oh,
remember
did
what
they?
number it
The,
is,
the
but
the
yeah.
new hazy one
Yeah.
with a purple label. Oh my God, how was it?
Shit, I forgot about the other R&D. Okay. Let me go over. Let me go over. It's
Okay.
younger, elder, double dry hop elder. uh, the previous R&D, Pliny for president, Hot Father, Blind Pig, this new R&D. If that
Oh
answers your
wow.
question. I thought it was too hazy for me.
Okay, fair enough. Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Coming from a man who's come a long way with his hazy tastes over the past few years, that's
It's just too
almost.
much.
Is it like God? I mean, I've been having hazy IPAs lately, and I've mostly been pleasantly surprised each time. But then every once in a while, yeah, you have one that's just a little too much on the hazy side, like a little too, dare I say, sour, if you will.
Yeah.
A,
Okay.
li-
Yeah, I feel that.
a little too hard on the Citra, possibly. But I love Citra hops. I mean, who doesn't? I just I don't know. That is interesting. Does I hate to even assume this of Russian River, but does it seem like or did it seem like a brewery making a hazy IPA that didn't really know how to make a hazy IPA? That being said, obviously they have Mind Circus, which is great.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Okay,
I
thank
think they
you.
were just kind of going for like some more complex flavors.
Okay.
And it was complex for a simple man like me.
So you're saying you were too arted to appreciate the art.
It's actually re-arted, but
Re-arted.
yes. You're sounding a little re-arted for not saying re-arted right, you re-ard.
Excuse my dialect. Well, we found another Beer Belly shirt to put on the list.
Oh man.
It's okay. We'll just blame it on our Zoom connection as far as like
Yeah.
skipping consonants or anything like that.
It's not the fact that we're fucking dumbasses or anything.
Mm-mm.
No.
Rude of anyone to assume as much.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Honestly,
yeah,
though, I am digging this beer right now. I,
it's
let,
good.
let me just say thank you, thank you, thank you. You did not have to do that, but you treated your boy
I
right.
should I could have drank that same night. I fucked up.
Dude. There have been so many nights where I'm just like, I don't have beer in the house. I don't have beer in the house. God, could really go for a beer. And every once in a while, my mind goes to where I've been storing this thing. And I'm like, nope. but but
Don't
I
touch it.
but I want to touch it. I've looked at it a few times.
Just a little bit of you know.
Absolutely. Just a little touchy touchy.
Get it excited.
Yeah, get it excited for what's about to happen to it in a
Make
few
it want
weeks.
you.
Yeah, exactly. As at least as much as I want it. Yeah. But this is cool, dude. This actually does have some dimension to it for it being a little bit lighter on the 7% side, which actually is, in my opinion, pretty middle of the road as far as Russian River IPAs go, you know?
Agreed. Yeah, I would agree.
Hmm.
Most of them are at 7. A few 6.5s.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
A couple 6.25, all that stuff.
Which
Starting
one's
out,
6.25? Is that Blind Pig?
yeah, that's the piggy boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then Happy Hops just a pinch above.
I always get
Easily.
excited when I see Blind Pig. I don't
Oh,
know.
hell
Even if I
yeah.
don't get it, I'm like, oh shit, they got Blind Pig.
If a place randomly, especially if I don't expect it, hell yeah. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I appreciate about Fullerton Brew Co. Again, the not brewery that claims to be a brewery for some reason.
Fucking
Like,
bastards.
why not just call it Fullerton Brew or Fullerton Brews? Something.
Or Tap House.
There you go, Fullerton Tap House. Something. I think it used to be called Tap House or something like
It
that.
was called something different because it like in there it says like formally something, but I don't remember. I don't give a shit.
Precisely. Yeah. You're right. And anyway, what the second time I went there with Sin, I had fun doing that. I did like Blind Pig, Happy Hops, and then Elder. It was a good old time. I might have even thrown a Blind Circus in at one point too, because they had
Mind
it.
Circus.
Mind Circus. That's a
You
good
called it
one.
Blind
Oh,
Circus.
did I? Oh my God,
Yeah.
that would actually be fun. We should pour half Blind Pig,
Oh,
half Mind Circus, give it a slight stir, and see what happens.
this is what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna
more,
look like this right
more or
after.
less.
Your half of your face is gonna sink in.
Jesus, you're right. I'm trying to see if there's any mention of hops on here, but I'm really not seeing it. Just that it's a triple dry hop boy, which is exciting though. I don't have many triple dry hop beer. Maybe one, if
Yeah,
at
one
all.
every once in a while you'll see it, but I don't feel like I ever really saw that, or maybe I chose not to see it until Russian River started doing it.
Sure. Let me see here.
What does that even mean?
We're not smart enough to know.
You're asking too smart of questions,
You got to
John.
chill the fuck out, man. You got to know your audience.
Read the room, bro.
Wow, even on the website, it doesn't. I'm not seeing the hops. I don't think. I'm trying to read, but also look at you at the same time. Let's see
It's
here.
not. Oh.
Our first version of Pliny for President, the beer, was double dry hopped Pliny the Elder. This beer turned into double dry hop Pliny post election. Oh, did you just hear that? I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that either.
Whoa. So it became the DDH Pliny after the election. So they actually just continued the same beer. They outwardly admitted that. Holy crap. That alone blows my mind.
Wow.
I mean, that explains why it was delicious, and it explains why we were able to enjoy even more of it. But also, I don't know if there was that
I thought,
transparency at the time.
yeah, no, I agree. And this is what alcohol and weed does to you. But I could have swore double dry hop was before Pliny for president. They were
Ah,
sold at the same time sometimes. I remember going to
almost,
breweries and
yes.
thinking, I'm gonna get a double dry hop,
Yep.
then I'm gonna get a president, and I'm gonna compare which one I like more. And here I am, a fucking reward. Um, you know, thinking I'm drinking different shit. They conned me. I don't know how I feel about this, AJ.
They
I don't
conned
like
us
being
all.
conned. I
No,
think they may have made an enemy.
we were befuddled for sure.
What the fuck just happened?
Seriously, I almost wish I didn't read it. Let's see here. Vinny, the owner, spent all of 2023 developing a new recipe for Pliny for President, something to finally be individualized, I assume. This year's brew is a triple dry hopped with a strong stone fruit, tropical, I'm getting all that, citrus, pine, and resinous characteristics. Maybe a little pine. Maybe that's like the hoppiness I'm getting in the beginning. But anyway, yeah.
Mm,
I mean, all in all, pretty darn cool. I
you
wish they
know,
were talking about the hops involved, but
I don't care
we
anymore.
probably have to dig a little
I'm not
deeper.
drinking this beer anymore.
Pour it out.
Not this one. Oh, I'll
Give it.
pour it out. I'll pour it out right now.
Give it to your dog.
She don't want it. But fucking betrayal.
Hmm.
I don't like that,
Obviously,
AJ.
I don't
I don't like
either.
that at all.
That kind of blows my mind. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna enjoy a Russian River Brewer whenever I have the opportunity to, but that is a little funky. I don't think we've ever read that on the show before. Hence our shock.
That makes the fucking list I made fucking bullshit.
Or it just means you're not that patriotic. That's okay.
It just makes it motherfucking bullshit is what it makes it.
Did
To be
you rate it?
fair,
Go ahead.
when I set this list, it was based off of this one.
Mm-hmm.
This is different. Yeah, I don't even know if it was different if I'm being honest.
You yourself aren't sure which Pliny for president you're referring to now at this point. It's
Fucking
okay.
five years from now, you're gonna read it again. It's gonna say, actually, it was always Pliny the Elder.
The whole time.
You've actually been drinking younger this entire time.
Actually, sir, you've been drinking Happy Hops every single time.
We've really just been mixing fucking Blind Pig and Happy Hops together. God damn it.
Just to get that right level of percentage for sure.
Mm. I don't like returning to Beer Belly with this negativity.
I know.
This is not for me.
I have been anticipating this for so long, and now this is the news we get. This is what we get. You know what? You know what? To anyone that says I miss when this podcast was more about craft beer, this is what happens when we do our homework. This is what happens when we do research.
Yeah.
We get our hearts broken by facts. So here's to being ignorant, because it truly is
Yeah.
bliss.
But fuck, let's just keep being reards.
No, absolutely. Yeah, back to the Riyard days for sure. So really nothing's changed about Beer Belly at
Oh
this
my
point.
god, some fucking bullshit.
Holy crap. Well, speaking of coming back and everything, do you want to tell the people what the hell you've been up to for the past month or so? I mean, you were gone for a good couple of weeks, and for amazing reason. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, so I went to Japan October 17th. I was out there for 10 days. Fucking
Hell yeah.
had a blast, life changing. Thank
Oh,
God, but also at the same time, it's kind of fucked up that the currency is so much cheaper than ours right now.
sure.
Because even though it's my benefit, they fucked. Also, when I was out there, I didn't give a fuck that they were fucked. I was enjoying spending my money.
Of course, good. Good, as you should.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Of course.
I'll give my disappointments. Right, I'll list off what I sad about
Okay, sad
and
first. Sounds good.
and
Love
then
the burp,
happy
by the way.
about. I went there with the mindset that I was gonna buy Digimon shit and
Yeah,
Gurren Lagann shit.
you said that before you
It
left.
was unbelievably fucking hard to find anything Digimon out there.
How weird. Is America what's keeping Digimon alive?
I don't
Or
know.
the Western
Like
world in general?
I understood Gurren Lagann. Let's be honest, it's outdated.
I mean, it's also
The-
one of the most popular anime of all time
so
nowadays.
so was Code Geass at one point, and there
You're
used
right.
to be a sponsorship for Pizza Hut, and it was all over the place over there. But
Sure.
Digimon is still current. They're still releasing Digimon shit.
Yeah,
So like,
absolutely.
I wasn't too upset about Gurren Lagann,
Hmm.
you know, but like, I really thought I was gonna find more Digimon shit than I thought.
Sure.
I went to one store that had the coolest display of Digimon shit, and I was ready to buy them.
Hmm.
We finally worked up the courage to ask somebody there, um, do they have any? And he's like, sold out. He said it so quick. I was like, you son of a bitch.
Wait. So, did it have like advertisements for Digimon merch at
No,
the
they had
front?
displays, the displays of the actual toys.
Oh, but those weren't for sale?
They sold out.
Oh, shit.
So like,
Jeez.
I really, 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 really wanted something Imperial Jumon,
Hell yeah, of course.
and this is the closest thing I got to it.
Ooh,
Let me
let me
just
see. Let me see. Yo, oh, that's adorable though. That's adorable. That it's like a
Yeah,
Tsum Tsum version of that.
yeah. So that was the closest thing I got to Imperial Digimon.
That's badass though. That's
I also
badass.
got these two.
That's very John.
I got Anjumon,
Oh, sick. You are a Patamon fan?
and then War
Is that War
Greymon.
Greymon?
Yeah.
Nice. Very
So
cool. Those are
I,
badass.
at some point, I fucking gave up, and I was like, you know what? This is the only Digimon toy I'm gonna buy, or I'm gonna find that I'm gonna like, because they had fuck, what's his name? Not Palmon. What's
Uh,
the fusion one from season 3?
oh, I would not know.
Oh, you don't
Omegamon?
know
I
the
don't know.
names? God, I
Omnimon?
usually is it Omnimon?
If it's a fusion, let me see. Fusion Digimon
You know what? I think I got
season
confused.
3.
Omnimon is the one from season 1, isn't it?
Correct. Yes.
So that was Omnimon. It's Imperial Digimon, the one I don't like.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't say I don't like him. I'm just saying, like, if I had to choose. So I got this
Between
toy.
the two. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Oh, Anjumon. Oh, nice. A figure.
And then
Hell yeah.
I actually opened it because I was like, fuck yeah. And then I saw it was a build it set. I was like, wait, I don't think I'm gonna do this.
I was just about to ask, what if is it like a figure or do you have to build it? Gotcha.
I think everything there that's like animated related is basically either titties or make it yourself. Yeah, it like
Oh,
give a
you should
shit.
do it. Go for it. Just spend like a good 3 hours, 5 hours, seven
Give a
hours,
shit. Look at
nine
this shit.
hours, ten
Wait, I'm not
hours.
done. I'm not done. Look at this shit.
You can do it, sir. You can do it. You built the Gurren Lagann set. You can do this one.
I would have done it for Omnimon.
Oh, sure. Well, at least
Yeah,
it's in
and
the
the Gurren
box.
Lagann set is fucking in pieces now. I don't know what the fuck happened with that thing. I built it and it fell apart.
The fan blew in the wrong direction.
Fucking piece of shit. $75 for no fucking reason.
Oh, I feel terrible. But I took your advice and I've kept it in the box ever since.
Good. Good.
I'm
Yes.
still a proud owner. I'm still a proud owner. Because the box art is sick. And it's Gurren
So
Lagann.
that was probably the most disappointing part was just
Sure.
couldn't find the shit I was looking for. But
Sure.
my wife made sure to let me know it's because I'm old and I'm into old people shit, and maybe I should stop being into old people shit.
Out of touch. Oh, yeah.
Because I mean, if I was into One Piece, I would have fucking every corner I turn, I would have found One Piece shit.
To be fair, that anime is older than both the ones you mentioned, but it is still ongoing. You are correct there. Yes.
And then and Dragon Ball, but Dragon Ball, like I don't know, I love Dragon Ball Z. I
Yeah.
really truly do, but I just have no urge to buy anything that's Dragon Ball Z. I think mechs are cooler when it comes to toys, and
Oh,
yes, I
sure.
consider Digimon mechs
To a
in a
certain
way.
extent, yeah. Depending on the Digivolution, yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was probably the most disappointing part. The things I loved was the food.
No,
Food
of
was fucking
course.
amazing. I
Hell
got my
yeah.
hands on some Wagyu Kobe beef. Uh,
Oh,
oh, so worth it. So good. Finally got to have it.
good.
Japanese curry, uh,
Good for you.
chicken katsu, udon, ramen.
All
I
the
know I've had
things.
some other stuff. Some American stuff that I had that was out there was like the
Oh,
McDonald's.
how was that?
Terrible.
Was it?
Not for me. The fries are completely different.
Oh, really?
The burgers just I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like with Mexico too, like when I have burgers out there, it's like it wants to be an American burger. It's just not. You know?
There aren't enough chemicals in this. Can I get an extra side of
Oh, that's
chemicals?
probably what it is. Yeah.
Can I get an extra side of red dye number 4, please? Thank you.
Um, I had Domino's out there, Taco Bell.
Oh, wow. They have Domino's and Taco Bell out there? How was that? Was it
Yeah.
okay?
Taco Bell was pretty much like out here.
Okay.
Like there was a few things that were a little bit different. Domino's we had on our very last night when we were packing and we had it
Oh,
delivered to us.
nice.
That one was fun to order because those people really didn't know how to speak English. So that was when it's in person, at least you can use your phone.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, over the phone's a little bit more difficult.
You're just yelling but slowly at each other.
Yeah, basically. So That was a son of a bitch. 7-Eleven was amazing.
Oh,
Uh,
I've heard, yes.
yeah, I'll go into more details when we're together,
Oh,
but
I can't wait.
our train station, well, our hotel was right by a train station.
Okay.
And
So you were
right
up
by
at 3 a.m. every morning.
oh my God. We were up every single morning at 6 a.m. and we wouldn't get home until or to the hotel until about 11 p.m.
Oh,
almost
that's
every
good
single
though.
day.
That's good. That's
So
good.
we literally enjoyed every moment we could.
Hell yeah.
Fucking, I was ready to cut my feet off after the third day. It was just unbelievably painful, being on my feet nonstop for fucking 10 days.
Of course.
Oh, oh, excuse me. Uh, oh, and then we had it was sushi, but the fish was we got tuna. It was so big you barely saw the rice. So I like to say it was sashimi, but it was sushi. So we had like raw tuna out there.
Hmm. That
But
sounds
honestly,
good.
my favorite dish out there was definitely the Japanese curry.
Oh, good for
It was
you,
at a
sir.
random train station we went to,
Oh, fuck yeah.
and you know what made it even better was I was not in the mood.
Oh,
This was one
wow.
of those few times where in Japan, my wife and I were ready to choke each other out. Uh, because of a particular situation that happened that
Can
was
I hear
out of
about
our
it in a few
control.
days?
Yes, yes, you can.
Okay,
It
thank you.
wasn't any of our faults. It was just we were
Sure.
both so frustrated at the situation that it was just like, what the fuck is going on? And then like I didn't even want the curry. Like Yvonne's like, do you want to just get some food here? And I was like, no, I'm tired. I literally just want to go to the hotel. She's like, can't use that as an excuse. Let's go. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And then yeah, fucking oh,
Made everything better?
it made everything amazing.
Oh, good. Hell yeah.
Oh
Happy
my
for you
God, so
guys.
good. I think that's the gist of it. I would love to go back and maybe see Osaka and Kyoto,
Mm-hmm.
but it was really easy to get around in Tokyo, especially once you figure out the train system.
Okay.
Uh, it's so easy,
Nice.
except for that situation where we were gonna choke each other out. That was the only day where I was like, "Fuck you, trains, fuck you." Oh, oh, and then the Harry Potter museum thing was fucking amazing. It like
Oh,
that
tight.
was one of the things that we went to because of Yvonne.
Okay.
I'm a Harry Potter fan, but not
Yeah.
like huge or anything. But
Yeah.
when we went, I was like, "Holy fucking shit, this is badass." It was very out of the way. It was like a 45-minute train ride.
That's not so
Great.
bad, actually, as far as trains go. I thought
Uh,
you were going to say like days or like hours at
oh
least.
no, we didn't got enough time for that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a blast. Uh, Zanny's definitely helped with an 11-hour flight.
The fact that you call them by their street name makes it more
Yeah,
dirty.
yeah. Oh, it was dirty. I made sure that bitch was dirty.
I'm glad for you. That's awesome. But yeah, it's just smooth sailing once you're zanned out a little bit.
The ride the plane to Tokyo, I was up most of the time, but I was just super relaxed. The way back,
Okay.
I literally only woke up when the food came by because it was like a 3-course meal.
Oh, nice.
Or I'm sorry, they had like breakfast in between like snack and then like a dinner.
All the Hobbit meals, essentially.
Oh yeah, so trust me, I was waking up. I'd eat, fall right back to sleep.
Ready for second breakfast.
Don't wake me unless there's second breakfast.
No, no, I'm gonna bite your hand. Come at me like that again. Speaking of biting,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt you real quick, but I recently rewatched on YouTube shortened versions of boxing matches because of the whole Mike Tyson Logan Paul, or I'm sorry, what's his face? I'm so old. What's his name?
Isn't it Mike Tyson and Logan Paul?
Not Logan.
No,
What's the other one? Jake Paul. Thank you.
Jake
Jesus
Paul.
Christ. Oh, we're old. Anyway, I watched that and I was like, you know what? A couple days, like 2 or 3 days later, I was like, you know, I'm gonna watch some classic Mike Tyson fights. And I remember watching the two Evander Holyfield fights when I was a little kid, back in like the '90s or early 2000s, whatever.
Yeah.
And I got to rewatch the part where he bit him. Honestly, as at the time as a kid, I was like paying attention, half pay attention.
Yeah.
It's kind of justified why he did it.
Why did he
I'm
do
just
it?
saying. I think we should watch the video together because it's only like total maybe 20 minutes, and I think we just have like 5 beers in that 20 minutes and have a good time and get stupid, get arted,
Okay.
but or re-arted. I'm sorry.
Re-art it. Yep.
Excuse my dialect once again. I'm sorry. Slip of the tongue. But So like Evander Holyfield over and over to like summarize, he keeps doing illegal hits repeatedly. Like there's the video I watched, it counts however many times he does an illegal move where he hits him below the belt so many times. Like I'm like
I
that
mean, where's the
has to
ref?
fucking hurt.
It's crazy how much the refs let things slide. Like they just, I don't know their names, but the chick fight, Serrano and the other girl,
Sure.
how she just fucking kept headbutting her and shit, and then like he didn't do anything until like the eighth round. He subtracted a point. I'm like, bro, she headbutt her so many times. You can get away with that. I'm gonna take in a gun, shoot him, and say I'm still good.
-2 points for that one. I'm sorry, but
Uh,
I gotta deduct two. You did shoot the man. I'm
it's
sorry.
crazy. Like, what are you even doing?
That's essentially what happened with this. Not only was it multiple checks to the groin area, but Evander Holyfield comes in with a headbutt several times. Several times. No point deduction. And there's times where, and I forgot about this, I got like random flashbacks. I was like, I think I remember this being like 10 years old or something like that, where Mike Tyson is like yelling to the ref, like, hey, he just butt me again. And like the ref will separate them, but no deduction of points or anything like that. Nothing crazy. It's not until finally where Evander Holyfield does it again,
He
and
pulls out a gun and
he pulls
shoots
out.
him.
He actually didn't bite. He shot a little piece of Evander Holyfield's ear off. Yeah, exactly. Still deaf in that ear to this day. And again, I like Evander Holyfield. He's a good boxer, big strong guy. But the fact that like in the second fight he did it over and over, I can't say that I wouldn't have done the same if I were in Mike Tyson's place. You know, like
God damn,
at
okay,
a
you
certain
biter.
I'll be dirty. If someone's gonna be dirty to me, I'm gonna be dirty right back. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if nibbling the ear is the way to go.
It's a little gay.
Maybe
It's a little gay.
I thought the same thing when I saw it. I was like, that's a little borderline flirtatious, I think.
Yeah.
I remember being a little kid and watching, especially those two matches, like they hold each other a lot to like stop each other from momentum and everything. But I remember asking my parents, like, why do they keep holding each other like that? And they're like, oh, it's to control the fight. I'm like, I don't know.
Nipples are touching. Ears are being nibbled on. I mean,
Cheeks
come
are
on.
rubbing against each other.
One ass squeeze, and I'm pretty sure it's John and AJ.
They're one away from being Beer Belly the podcast,
Yeah.
the boxing podcast. Essentially, so it's ridiculous. Anyway, that was just a brief aside, but crazy shit. Like it's weird how everything happened the way it did, and yet like Mike Tyson is still defamed by it. I mean, obviously it's a boxing match. Why are you gonna bite somebody? There's other ways to handle it, but I mean, I can see
Is
myself.
there?
I can see myself losing my cool too in one way or another. It's ridiculous.
I mean, at what point are you gonna headbutt back?
That's what I'm saying. But he actually in if you watch this video again, like 20 minutes long at the like it shows before the fight or like the fight highlights of it. Like the fight recording itself is maybe like 10 minutes of the video. The other half is like the aftermath of everything, all within like the same night that everything happened at the Coliseum. So it's pretty neat to see like how it went down. Like holy shit, like things got heavy. I forgot about all this. Anyway, you were talking about eating delicious Japanese curry.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how to continue from that if I'm being honest. I mean, delicious human meat. I mean, how do you top that?
Human curry. Oh, speaking of which, shout out to the book Tender is the Flesh. I think you and your wife should both read it. That shit is creepy. Have you heard of it?
No.
It's like this new like horror kind of like weird freaking book where it's like long story short, to not spoil much, it's like post-apocalyptic where animals become like their meat becomes poisonous, and so humans have to resort to human meat.
Aren't humans animals?
For some reason, humans are exempt of that rule. I don't know why. I'm not sure if it explains why in the book. Where I'm at so far, it does not. I'm about halfway-ish almost. And it's not a long book at all. It's probably like 300 pages tops.
That's not long at all. No,
No.
I'm good. Can I find Waldo in this book?
There are plenty of pictures for you to draw and connect the dots with.
Do I not look like I'm a Riard? I mean, come on.
How many times have we had to state it in this one episode alone? Enough for this to be the return of the show and also the end of the show due to cancellation.
Hey, we haven't said anything wrong.
That's true. That's true. You're right. We're using our own vernacular. Very good. That should be another shirt, or like BB vernacular. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Beer Belly vernacular.
Yep.
Definitely balanced will be on there. Beer Belly Gold. Rearded.
Rearded, I think, is a new one.
It's definitely a new one. Double Daddy, of course.
Oh, Double Daddy. Can never go wrong with Double Daddy.
Papa John, Double Daddy AJ. Paperbag Brown, homeless porn star. That's got to be in there somehow.
That's a lot of shirt.
That's a lot of shirt. It's okay. It'll be like 0.12 font. We'll make it happen.
No pores in heaven. That's still my favorite one.
No pores in heaven. There you go. As it should be, of course. Read a Bible. It'll let you know. Book of Mormon, it's in there. Different scripture, but it's in there.
It's all the same shit, yeah.
Essentially, more or less. All right. Well, before we get into the weeds too much, we can go on and on, but that's what next episode is for. But of course, before we go, an episode of Beer Belly would not be complete without John's lovely words of wisdom for the week. Go ahead, sir.
Find yourself a friend. I mean, a really close friend. Get yourself in a ring. Get yourself a ref that doesn't give a shit. And just fill each other up. Just go to town on each other. You know, bump a little heads. The bottom stair heads. Nibble on a little ears. Maybe rub a little nipples together. Start a little fire. You know what I'm saying? Get the audience warm. You're both winners.
I'm feeling
You're both winners. Yeah. Somebody lose an ear, it's okay. It's fine. It's all in the ring, baby.
I feel like the judge is just there to score how sexy it all gets. Right?
Yeah. Oh no, 100%.
That's all it is. I want a good, clean ass fucking. Now let's get it on. Something like that, more or less. Yeah, absolutely. All right. And to the ladies that are listening, yes, the ass fucking is still essential. Figure it out. You'll make it happen. Nope. We have faith in you. That being said, PLINY for president, pretty good beer. Thank you,
Not bad.
Russian River Brewing Company. It's nice to know some secrets that we did not know before. God dang it. But anyway,
fucking bitches.
Patreon.com/BeerBellyPod if you want to help support the show. Give us $1 or $2 every month. It helps out a lot. You might say, what the hell's a dollar gonna do a month?
Honestly, we're poor.
Exactly.
We're on that Japanese currency. Your will goes a long way for us.
1,000%. It all adds up in the end. The more people that sign up and donate that $1 or $2 or so a month, it all adds up and helps out a bunch. So thank you guys so much. We also have the $5 tier where we get Bear Belly Last Call monthly bonus episodes where we talk about our, any random movies, comics, TV shows, video games, what have you. You can send in your suggestions as well at BeerBellyPod on all your favorite socials. BeerBellyPod@gmail.com, of course.
Gmail.
Definitely reach out with your questions and comments because we want to be able to make this show something to where we can have a conversation with y'all. So again, if you reach
in
out,
a ring, sweaty,
and exclusively topless. We'll see you next week. Have a great one. Send in your questions and comments. Patreon.com/BeerBellyPod. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.